Hi guys, I'm going to be going over the Unit 1 test with you now, so take your test out and follow along. Please remember to bring your test back to class with you tomorrow so that we can put it in your folder in class as part of your record. The first section was the listening section. Question number 1 was about when the conversation takes place. The answer was B, at night. The evidence for that was because she said that they arrived at night and that the other tourists were already sleeping, and then it was late or tardi. The boys were looking for C, a place to sleep for the night. Instead of camera in the dialogue, you heard stanza. Otherwise, everything else was exactly as it reads there. It was available only for one night, and this was stated pretty much directly. We said per solo una notte, which is exactly what pernottamento means, night or overnight. And the boys asked, the question here is asking you what the boys asked about. Sorry about that, guys. And the boys asked if it was possible to have dinner. They didn't ask what time it was, answer choice B, although the woman that worked there did say what time dinner was available. The boys had asked if it was possible, è possibile, which is actually what possono means, if they could have dinner. Next section, happiness belongs under abstract. Love belongs under abstract. Dog is concrete. It exists in nature. Book exists in nature. And shadow is what ombra means. That also is concrete and exists in nature. You can see it. Again, that came from the poem that we read together, where you had to find all of the nouns and organize them in a chart that looked just like this. These come right from your nouns definitions that we took, and they're also in your book. A derivative takes origin from another noun with the addition of a suffix. A collective noun indicates a group or un insieme di persone, of people, things, or animals. Insieme was a synonym for gruppo, remember that. A proper noun indicates a particular person, animal, or thing. Particular being one that has a name, and you would capitalize their name, so it would start with a capital letter. It's not teachers in general, it's a particular teacher, it's Signora Conti. Abstract indicates ideas or feelings. Next section, you had to read the advertisement and write a short dialogue. There really weren't too many problems here, other than your usual little grammar mistakes, so just check what I circled on yours. But I was very happy with this section overall. There was really no way to get anything wrong unless you just didn't have enough sentences. Figliastro is a bad son, or has evolved over the years to mean stepson. It's not feminine. I know it says figlia, and usually that's a daughter, but because this suffix is astro, it looks like it is feminine. It's not. If it were feminine, this part would be an A, figliastra. Parolacce is the feminine plural version of accio, A-C-C-I-O, which is another suffix that makes words bad. Parola just so happens to also mean word. Bad words, get it together, and it means swear words, curse words, bad words. Ino makes words small, I-N-O. Pane means bread. You get small bread or roll. Over time it has evolved to mean a sandwich, but since I was looking for the meanings of the suffixes in this section, I did not accept sandwich. The ending otto makes things cuter. Vecchio is an old person. Vecchiotto is a somewhat old person or a cute old person. O-N-E makes words bigger. Baci are kisses. Bacione, a big kiss. These definitions came straight from the Google Doc that you guys shared. You worked on together. You wrote the definitions in your own words from the book. A small room that has food and beds for sleeping is a locanda. It's like a hotel. The only difference is that it's small and it definitely has food. Some alberghi might not have food, and some alberghi are not necessarily small. If you're going to stay for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you'll have answer choice C, pensione completa. Sleeping in a private home and having breakfast, B&B, answer choice D. When you live in nature with a tent, campeggio, answer choice A. A moment when there are many or few tourists is answer choice F. Alta stagione or bassa stagione for the high season and the low season. 30, checking if you have or if you don't have a room is answer choice B, confirming your reservation. Confermare la prenotazione. Looking at the pictures here, I was looking for nice ways to say thank you. As long as you said buongiorno signora, as long as he called her ma'am, I accepted it. And if she said something like è molto gentile, la ringrazio, I thank you, those were the most accepted answers. However, I was very lenient. I did not accept ciao or anything too familiar or friendly. Here you had buongiorno, mi presento, right? Allow me to introduce myself. Io sono, another way to say my name is. The employer could be saying to the potential employee, prego, si accomodi, welcome, have a seat. Those were the most acceptable answers. Il gatto means a cat. That's a common noun. Answer choice A. La squadra is a collective noun. It indicates a group of people. Marco, proper noun, starts with a capital letter and it indicates a particular person. Professore does not indicate a particular teacher. It's a common noun. La classe is answer choice C. Collettivo, the class, a group of people. True or false? Agritourism is a vacation to the farm. True. Many agritourisms in Italy have a pool. True. The family prepares the food at the agritourism. That is true. You learned that it could be mom or dad or grandma or grandpa, but somebody that owns the place is cooking. Agritourism is famous for art and museums. That is not true. Agritourism is famous for the agriculture, the products that are grown locally. The important products at the agriturismo are olives and grapes. That is true. Tourists at the agritourism sleep in a hostel. That is false. You know that usually students are the ones that sleep in a hostel. Tourists at the agriturismo are going to be sleeping in a private house like a B&B. And the family does not sell its products at the farm or from the farm. So the products that they grow at the farm are not sold at an agritourism. And you know that is false. The products are local, they're fresh, and they do sell them and make them available for purchase to take home with you. My house, la mia casa. My friend, la mia amica. My books, i miei amici. My grandparents, i miei nonni. And yes, plural family members do take the article. So yes, you would need i miei nonni. These were straight from your chart. Refer to your chart if you have any questions. I was looking for 5 facts about the Alps here. I really didn't grade you too much on grammar as long as you had 5 facts about the Alps from the reading, which you can go back on your Google Drive and check what those 14 facts were that you could have included. You got at least a 16 out of 20, 17 out of 20 B range if you had at least 5 facts. 6 facts or more was 19 out of 20 or 20 out of 20. And I was pretty lenient because some of you described the Alps very nicely and didn't have a lot of facts. So in that case, I gave you something in the 15 out of 20 range rather than a grade of 4 out of 20 or whatever it would have worked out if I had only really truly counted the facts from the Alps. Any questions, please feel free to comment below on Google Classroom and bring your test back with you in class tomorrow. I don't even think it started.
You gotta do it all over?
Go.
You sound good.
Fuck. I don't think it recorded, baby.
I can leave the soup in this pan, right?
I don't think it recorded, babe. I can't figure